Why does Miles Sanders give a shit about what Zach Berman thinks? Number one, Zach Berman.
You mean you don't?
No, I'm saying Zach Berman. I love Zach Berman. Zach Berman is like the sweetest man alive. He's there to tell facts it is as pretty straightforward as a report as you can get. That's why we love Berman. If you are getting upset about Zach Berman saying you were second in the rotation on the first media day of camp, your head is in the wrong place, and it has been ever since. And the way we rip Jalen Reagor is the same way we should be ripping Miles Sanders, but for some magical reason, and I know the reason, it's the offensive line, he doesn't have to catch footballs. All he's got to do is run behind the best goddamn, I keep saying it, the best offensive line in football. That's all he has to do, and he's so petrified. He is Carson Wentzing hard right now. He is terrified of what the whole give me my respect. Go fucking get it. Go get it. Shut us up. You're not good enough right now, Miles. I don't know what to say. Catch a few more balls better. Score a touchdown. Then we'll shut up. It's pretty easy. Now you're worrying about every little thing. Jalen Reagor, stop capping for this guy. No one at training camp has any idea what they're looking at. It has no impact whatsoever on you making the roster whatsoever. It is all about your ego. Fact. From the whole way, I don't know what I'm looking at training camp. I had no idea. I thought Jordan Mailata was a lost cause. Did I see one fucking tweet from him? No. Does Elliott Shore-Parks know what he's looking at? No. Did Les Bowen? No. Does Jeff McClain? No.
How dare you?
Does Jimmy Kemsky? No. Does anyone? No. It's all just what we are not told what the drills are happening at the time. We don't know if it's supposed for the offense to win. We don't know if the defense is supposed to win. We're just observing stuff. It's just stuff. It doesn't fucking matter. Howie Roseman matters. Nick Sirianni matters. Your running back coach matters. Everything else matters. Why do you give a shit about what we say? It doesn't affect anything unless you want it to, and you want it to. And I think that was what Jason Kelsey's message, which was, by the way, got a small bone to pick with you, JC. JK. I understand completely what he meant. When the media thinks we're shit, we usually do good.
Yeah.
And when it's good, da-da-da. There's this part of me that also goes, yes, but there's this undying loyalty that a lot of Eagles players, not Jason, seek throughout with no booze, no anything. So which one is it? Do you want us to get hyped up or not? Because I will gladly turn the switch off and yell at you and nitpick if that's what makes you better. You tell me what to do. I thought it was being a loyal, pump you up, let's go, let's believe, let's do this shit. If you don't want to do that anymore, let me know. I'm happy to bash you all the time. Is that what they want? Is that what Jason's saying? Let's make bad narratives. Let's let Miles and Jalen Reagor keep reacting to these things. And what do you want? What does this team want, Vince Quinn? I don't fucking understand.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, it is so annoying when you get into stuff like this. Because, for Miles Sanders to be bent out of shape about it, they were at a practice where he took every single snap with the second team. So what else do you think? It's okay. He was a second teamer today. That is a fact of the matter. The guy was a second team player for that day. Kenny Gainwell was with the ones, and he was with the twos. That has not happened before. That was not a thing last year. So okay, things have changed a little bit. And if that bothers you, yeah, get over it. Think about the real world situations of these games anyway. He rotated last year. He rotated this year. It is what it is. It's just the nature of the beast. So for him to be so bent out of shape about this, yeah, prove it. The biggest thing for me is, and we've argued about this and you've laughed at me a lot, it's the way he played the last couple of weeks of the season where he hit the hole he was a much better player. And there it is again. He was a much better player. Go watch it. He was a much better player. I don't know what to tell you. He was infinitely better.
Almost cost his team a couple of games.
He was the last couple of games specifically, he was way better. And if he's pissed off and that pissed off thing leads him to be focused enough to actually consistently hit the hole, he could be amazing this year. I mean, I look at Miles Sanders where he could finish this season as one of the top, 5 to 7 running backs in football if he played it right.
Probably could.
And last year, the biggest catalyst for him was Jordan Howard almost taking his job. Jordan Howard is not back here. Nobody's thought about it. Nobody said a word. I was right about Jordan Howard. You're welcome.
Were right.
So all that stuff came around. Can Miles Sanders be amazing and all-pro player this year? Maybe. He could also be so scared about this and so paranoid about all this other stuff
that's why he's going to fail. That's why I'm betting on him not living up to whatever expectation he has for himself or whatever this respect thing that he's chasing. He's not going to get it. Just like Jalen Reagor didn't, because he's too worried about us, this, whatever. I keep telling you, this is not for you. This is for us. This is for us. It's not like... Right? It is not for the
sending
players.
these things to Miles Sanders to be like, Miles, I hope you listen.
Yeah, I hope you listen and hear me criticize you or praise you or whatever. It's not whatever. We're talking about ball as best as we know it. And I know we miss just as much as John Clark or everybody else does. But it doesn't we started this whole August with training camp doesn't matter unless you're a player. Then apparently it does matter. Good Lord. Calm down. That's all I mean. It's Zach Berman.
And he was stating facts.
Yeah.
That was it. He just goes, he took all of his snaps with the second team. It's not like, I've been hearing all these reports that Miles Sanders, scumbag of the earth, has decided to not be a first-team player. It wasn't character
Miles
assassination.
Sanders, total piece of shit, was on the second team.
Come on, man.
Good Lord, man.
Yeah, if anything, why you just go to Sirianni and be like, dude, why was I not getting any first-team reps? That's a discussion.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Did he say the same thing they did to the press? Was just just rotation, boss, no big deal.
Yeah, and Sirianni was like, Sanders is our guy. So as far as it's concerned, everything is fine. Everything is normal. Nothing has changed.
The first day of training camp, he had to come out and say Miles is still our guy because of Miles Sanders.
Yeah.
Not because of anything else. That tells me you're very worried. And guess what? That means once Kenny Gainwell gets off of this illness, COVID, I can't remember what. I think he skipped practice. Maybe I have that wrong.
I don't know. I missed. Yeah, I don't know. But look, Kenny Gainwell's damn good. The guy's really good. He caught on last year too in the back half of the season.
Jalen Hurts.
He was a touchdown monster in the second half of the season, which he did in the goal line, by the way, a lot of times. And pay attention, Miles. So all of that stuff matters. And for Miles Sanders, it's so funny because you think about where the frustration comes from the fans. Because when you see that guy as the raw athlete, you go, holy shit.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, how many seasons, how many games, especially in those first 2 years where he broke off a run for 75 yards and you go, holy shit, that guy's an athlete. And then you see him make all these terrible runs and decisions all the time. And you go, oh, well, holy shit, he doesn't have the vision, So that really matters. And people can see you as the top guy. He just hasn't shown it.
Are we talking about Ben Simmons or Miles Sanders?
Yes.
Sirianni, Doc Rivers, 3-pointers, the end zone.
He's our guy. See? I like this. It is.
It's right there.
It is right there. It's the same thing. It feels all the same.
We're already here.
We're already here. Taylor's right. I don't know how you don't see it. I don't know
and there's the fan divided. No, he's good. It's he doesn't get in the end zone. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No.